Now, wine can be very complex and difficult to learn, but there's one thing that you always have to start with, and that's Wine 101, breaking it down.
Yeah. How to serve wine, how to open wine, more importantly, and then also...
The most important thing is how to open that bottle.
Not going to get very far if you don't open it. And then how to taste the wine once you have it open. So red wines are generally served at a warmer temperature than whites. Most people like their whites chilled, and you can have reds chilled as well, especially in the summer. Something light like a Pinot Noir or a Roscato is a great wine to have chilled. So let's start with opening the bottle. First thing that we want to do is remove the foil from the top, which is easy when you have a foil opener.
Indeed.
And then we are going to remove the cork,
Which is
this
very
can get
important,
tricky.
right?
And do not fret if you don't know how to use this type of corkscrew because there are electric ones out there.
My favorite sound.
Right? So we're gonna pour a little bit of wine. You don't need too much. We're just gonna have a taste.
And I have something I'm going to show you,
Oh, yeah?
which is how to open the screw cap wine.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's intense, and I
Okay.
feel it's really important that I show you.
Probably should know.
Are you paying attention?
I am
Okay,
paying
great.
attention.
So, you're going to hold your bottle.
Okay.
You're going to then place it on the table.
Okay.
Do I need to repeat? Or
No, I got it.
Okay, we're good. Then you're going to admire it, and you hold the bottle and enjoy the sound.
Mm-hmm.
And just like that,
Skills.
skills all the way.
Excellent.
All right, now I'm ready to do my pour.
Excellent.
Get caught up with you. Just a little bit to taste. Now that we finally figured out how to open up these bottles of wine, I think it's time to actually now know how to taste it.
Right, let's get to the tasting.
Yes.
So there are 4 pretty basic rules. The first one is the look of the wine. So let us look at our wine.
Let us admire.
Can you see through the wine? I hope
Right.
that you can see through your wine.
If I can't see through this, we've got a problem.
And how it sticks to the edges of the glass, if there are
Right.
some, what they call legs coming down, which will tell you about the viscosity of the wine or the fattiness of the wine.
So if I can't see the legs coming down the wine, is that a bad thing?
That's not a bad thing.
Okay.
So secondly, we're going to do the smell of the wine.
Okay.
So we're gonna hold it close to our nose and get a big old whiff. Don't be afraid to get on in there.
Smells great. One more time.
And the smell of the wine is also gonna tell you a lot about what region it's from, what type of wine it is. You're gonna get some really interesting smells on it sometimes, and a lot of them are things that you're not going to taste.
Right.
So they're just part of the smell itself.
And I think it's really important to really get a good, to really smell the wine and not skip over that. I've
Right.
heard that it's like 90%
Yeah.
of your experience of tasting wine.
Definitely. And the third thing is to taste the wine.
Got a little excited there.
Yeah. And when you taste it, you're going to get notes of how acidic it is and how bright it is or how closed mouth it is, if it's fuller or if it's a lighter body.
No, what is that thing that I always see sometimes when they're like...
Yes, that's called aerating the wine.
Okay.
And if you really just want to look like you know completely what you're doing and
Which is
totally
what I
impress
want.
your friends.
That's what I want to do.
Definitely.
Okay.
So you kind of like suck air in while you're sucking in the wine.
Okay.
And that'll oxygenate the wine and it'll give you a better sense of the flavors. And then lastly is the feel of the wine. And this does not have to do with your hands, it has to do with your mouth. So it's your mouth feel. And it's going to have a lot to do with tannins. So again, more red wine than white, but it's going to affect what actually, whether it coats your mouth or not, whether you can feel it on the back of your tongue or on the back of your teeth. It probably means that it's a very tannic wine. You're also gonna feel the acid on the sides of your tongue and the front of your tongue. And that'll all help you tell what kind of wine it is, what it's gonna go well with, and then what you might want to eat with that wine.
Great.
Yeah.